Hi, my name is Brandina. I'm a fifth year medical student at Eden University, one of the recipients of African Union of Hope scholarships. I am so excited to be at this level of my life, and I'm just going to give you a little background of my story. I am the firstborn in a family of three. I have a sibling, I have a brother and a sister. I joined African Union of Hope in 2011 after the death of my mom. African Union of Hope has really been of help to me. Looking at where I'm coming from, I used to stay in the village, stayed with a grandfather that never liked me or my siblings, and I also used to feed on things that wild animals used to feed, taking care of my siblings after my mom died, and I grew up at a place where I wasn't loved that much. We used to be chased by my grandfather at night. I used to run in mountains for me to find shelter with my siblings, and I was very young. I was like 9 years, and I used to take care of my two siblings, and so life was really not that easy at the village, and it really broke me. I was hopeless, and if I just think of the time that and the things that I went through, I wish I could go back and hug that little girl, because I feel like it was just God all the way. On my own, I wouldn't have managed to have that strength to take care of my siblings and look for food, being hated at home. I didn't even know how love felt like. But when I reached my 7th grade, I was really scared in the village, because if you're not at school, they'll sell you into marriage. That's what happened to my young sister. So I really wanted to go back to school, and my grandmother enrolled me at a certain school that was very far from my place. It was like 2.5 hours one way, and we used to cross rivers. It was really dangerous for us, but I thank God that I had an opportunity to go to school, and I knew that things would change one day. So yeah, I continued to go to school, and then after I passed, my grandmother told me, you know what, there's no money to go to school, and I became so devastated. I thought the next thing right now is for me to be sold into marriage. And I really thank God and how He works. One of my mom's best friend came to the village and took me from the village and introduced me to African Union of Hope. I came to African Union of Hope without nothing, without clothes, without anything. And I remember the following day I went into class, and the headmaster by then came with books and a bag. I had everything. I remember back in the village, I only used to use one book. But when I reached at African Union of Hope, I had more than 10 books. I had my own beds. I really didn't have a bed back in the village. And just seeing that really gave me hope. And I couldn't believe that there could be such a thing. I remember when my mom's best friend told me about it, I even was like, there's no such thing like someone giving you things for free. And just experiencing that love really changed the way I view life in general. I was given everything that I needed at African Union of Hope. I stayed there until I finished my 12th grade, and then from there I applied for a scholarship, and I'm now doing I'm studying as a medical doctor. I'll be the first family medical doctor, and that really gives me so much excitement and hope, looking at where I'm coming from and how my mom died. There was no really proper medical help, and looking at the position that God has put me to be a medical doctor, and giving me the opportunity to treat people that are in the same position that my mom was in, it's really a blessing. And so I'm so grateful for African Union of Hope, and this opportunity really means so much to me. I know that I'm going to change the life of my family. I'm going to be the future doctor. So I know that my generation from today onwards, it will be a different one. It will be no longer a generation that is been, struggling. I know that I'll be able to help my family. I know that my future kids are in safe hands, and my brothers and sisters. My brother, by the way, is also at university under African Union of Hope. He's studying as a mechanical engineer. So just that opportunity that Avo has given us, through God, of course, not forgetting that God at the end of the day is the one who has brought us this far through African Union of Hope. So I'm so grateful. This really, words cannot express how much this opportunity means to me. I'm really grateful to African Union of Hope. I can't wait to finish this education and help people, including people in Avo, and be able to share my story even to the other girls that are going through what I went through, just letting them know that it is possible, and if you just believe and pray to God, God will always make a way. Thank you so much, African Union of Hope. I love you. May God bless you always.